Today is September 13th. The interesting thing about trading alone is that certain things are so obvious, but it's not obvious. And after the fact, it becomes incredibly obvious. But until the discovery is made, some of the simplest things are incredibly difficult to discover and understand. And and today is a prime example of what I have been doing, trying to trade, trying to trade without really understanding the nuances of how to make a trade. Okay? The reason why I would enter into a trade incorrectly because it's a trade that I have not experienced before. And in order for me to have all the angles, then I get in based on a premise of knowing what a setup is. And after I figure out what the setup is, then I go through the numerous processes of the possibilities of going in my direction and not going in my direction so that I can properly handle the trade management when the trade is entered. And I repeat that based on the type of setups that I use. And when I'm trading alone, nobody knocks me on the head and says, hey, look what you've been doing. You haven't been doing this. Why don't you do that? Okay? Because that's required. What do you think you're doing? Nobody tells you that. Nobody stands next to you and says, hey, look, this is how trade is made. This is how things are done. If you don't trade right, then you're going to do the same thing over and over again, getting all confused and not knowing what to do. And nobody's going to tell you, and a year will go by, 2 years will go by, 3 years will go by, hiding underneath a rock trying to trade. And when I get lucky and something good happens, and then I throw every caution out the wind, out the door, and make the trades again. That is something that can be trapped. It's like being Neo trapped in the subway and can't even get out. Okay, and you can be there forever and ever and ever. And as I get older and older, it doesn't matter. Because that's what happens. Okay? Time to fix the issue. Time to resolve the issue. Time to get everything aligned and taken care of. Okay?